So in this video, we are going to learn the Weddell's rule in numerical integration. Okay. So we have taken this question. So in this Weddell rule, so we have studied the Simpsons 1/3, 3/3 as 3/8 as well as the trapezoidal method. And this is the fourth method, Weddell's rule, in the numerical integration part. Now here in this also there is some sort of restriction. The interval which you are going to take should be a multiple of 6. There is a restriction over here. That means it can be 6, 12, 18. All 6 multiples it is possible. So they are mentioned in the question. If they are not mentioned in the question, you can take 6, 12, anything like that. But is it desirable to take the smallest number, that is 6? Because if you take 12, it will be quite lengthy calculation. So it's better to take what? 6 as the interval for doing the questions. Okay, so here the question is given. First we have to learn the formula for this one, right? So formula I is nothing but the definite integral will be equal to 3h by 10 into y naught, which is the first term, plus 5y1 plus y2 plus 6y3 plus y4 plus 5y5 plus y6 and so on. Okay, this is the formula. So what you can observe, how to remember this formula. See, 3h by 10 is there. Okay, h is nothing but the width of the intervals. We are going to divide that, we'll see. Okay, so y naught is the first term, so the coefficient is 1. Then see over here, y naught, y1, y2, y3, so on, it is there. Only thing you have to remember is that the coefficient you have to remember. That means 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 5, 1, 6, like that will go. That means it will be 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 5, 1, 6, so on. 15, 16, 15, 16, 15, 16, like that you can remember. That is also fine. So anyway, you can find out, okay, your way in order to remember this Weddell's rule. So table, first of all, we have to compare it with standard thing, AB y dx, where y is nothing but f of x, function of x, which is given in the question. You can see this is nothing but y of x, right? So y is nothing but a function of x, and here you can see this is nothing but y, which is a function of x, e power x. Now lower limit is nothing but a, upper limit is nothing but b, which is 1.2. Now we have to find out h value. So h value is given by b minus a divided by n. N is nothing but the interval. So upper limit minus lower limit. So 1.2 minus 0 divided by interval is 6. So you will be getting the answer as 0.2. Okay. After getting h value, you can form the table. Now how to form the table? Very simple. See, first column, you can draw it row wise or column wise. So you have to take 2 rows or 2 columns. I have taken 2 columns. Okay. And here the first column will represent the x value, and x value will begin from 0, because in the question it was given 0 to 1.2 y dx. That means it was given 0 to 1.2 e power x dx. That means lower limit is 0 and upper limit is 1.2. So always in x column you have to go from 0 to the upper limit. From lower limit to upper limit you have to go. And how to go? You have to take the step of h. H is very important, right? So from 0 to 1.2, by taking the step what, h plus h we have to take. Okay, so from 0 I'll start, I have to reach 1.2, so I'll take plus h. H is nothing but 0.2. In this case we have calculated, so 0 plus h you have to do, that means 0.2. Again 0.2 plus 0.2, 0.4. Again 0.2, add on, keep on adding till you get what, this thing, what is that, 1.2, the upper limit. So keep on adding 0.2, which is nothing but h. That means the width between the each interval will be 0.2. Simple, right? So how many intervals will be there? See, already it is given in the question. There should be 6 interval, right? N value is 6. So here also if we calculate, see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 intervals will be there. How many points will be there? 7 points will be there. That means it is 1 more than the interval. So points here basically are called as ordinates. Remember this. They are called as ordinates. Points are nothing but ordinates, and this ordinates, if I subtract 1, I'll get what? Intervals, which is nothing but n. Because here how many points are there? 7 points. If I subtract 1, I'll get 6, which is nothing but the interval. Or in other words, you can remember, if I add 1 to the interval, I'll get the ordinates or the points, right? For example, in this case, how many intervals? 6. 1 if I add, I'll get 7, which is nothing but the points or the ordinates, right? This also you can remember, because some of the questions they won't mention you the intervals. Instead of that, they will give you the ordinates. So subtract 1 in order to get the interval. Simple. Now the second column is basically you have to find the corresponding value of x, okay, in terms of this thing y. That means y is equal to y of e power x, we know. In this you have to substitute the corresponding x values. So first thing you can see here, so 0 is there, so corresponding y value I have to find out. So e power 0 I will get, in place of x put 0, so which is nothing but equal to 1, so which is nothing but y naught. So always remember the first value is denoted by y naught, rest all values will start from y1, y2, y3. So y0 it will start, then y2, y3, y4, till whatever the values we are getting. So last upper limit is nothing but x value is 1.2, so e power 1.2, which is nothing but the last value y power, sorry, y6. Okay, so let us now substitute the values. So I value is equal to 3 into what is h value, 0.2 divided by h, sorry, divided by 10. Y naught value is the first value that you have to write. So in this we are getting the I values as how much, 2.32011. And by actual calculation, if you go by actual calculation, you will be getting the value as what, 2.320. So you can see that it is approximately equal, or you can see it is slight difference will be there. See, numerical integration method is basically to give the approximate value